G'day guys, welcome to Rumble's Fish Room. So today I think I'm going to try to set up a breeding pair in a community tank. Now this is going to be no easy feat because the problem is the community tank has a lot of fish and it's 2.5 foot front to back, so it's going to be a what's the word? I want to use the word flamboyant, but it's going to be an obscure divider. I've got a couple of bits of egg crate on the ground here and I'm going to whip something up. Basically I'm going to have another go at trying to breed red Texas hybrids, and the way I'm going to do that is my Texas hybrids that are up there, I'm actually going to try to breed them to create F2, and in the F2 I should get faders, like 1 or 2 faders, even if it's only 1. We just need a fader or 2 to cross back to one of the parents, if that makes sense. I've also got the red Texas male down there. Maybe I should try breed him with that. I don't know. The Texas hybrids up there, at least I'll know the full bloodline of them. I don't know what that other Texas hybrid is that I've got, and there's a good chance that he's infertile as well, but who knows. Anyway, let's make the divider. Alright guys, so up in the tank you'll see that there's that pipe filter. So step 1, I've actually cut the shape of that pipe out of this piece here. So this is the back piece, and then we're going to get the front piece, and I'm actually going to build it in this tank because it will be easier. Now the back piece is fitted, we can build it in here, and the tanks are the same depth front to back, so if we build the divider in this tank and then put it up there, it should fit. Alright, so I just used a handsaw to cut it out. It's not pretty, but it works. So I pretty much just hit it to break it, or backwards cut it, not forwards, because it just grabs going forwards. So I just needed to cut the bit out of the top to clearance the top rail. I might have to clear it out, do one more. I might just check it in the top tank because it might fit. No, it doesn't fit up the top either. So, one more row. And that's cut out. Now I am banking on the fact that these two tanks are the same depth front to back, but I'm pretty positive they should be because I built them. Looks like I might need to do the same on the back and knock one more out. There we go, the back's knocked out as well. Alright, so I might even build it backwards as well. So I've got 2 cable ties. You guys can't really see what I'm doing. So I'm holding it front to back. And then the plan is I'm actually cable tying it one space too far open, and then the idea of that is that when I put it up I can pull the cable tie tighter and it will actually tighten the divider between the front and the back, because I don't know if I'm going to run suction cups on this. Like, I might. I haven't got any suction cups that are good at the moment. I've ordered a couple of hundred, because they go shitty, and my plan is, instead of trying to find ones that don't go shitty, just to buy cheap ones and dispose of them when I need to. Alright, so the divider's pretty much ready, so I've got to put it in the tank. You guys don't have a very good angle for this. Do you want to come with me? My tripod's great and all, but what good's a tripod if it doesn't go 3 meters up into the air? Hang on, you can go a bit higher than that. Let's get full height out of this bad boy. Alright, there you go, maxed out. That's it. You guys are sitting at about 5.5 foot, I reckon, there. Alright, so now I need to move my ladder back. Don't do this at home, kids. Using a fish tank to take my weight to slide the ladder back. Alright, so first of all we need to usher the fish out of the way. And then I've got to make a decision where I want the divider. I think over here. Oh, she's stuck. It's already super tight. I was gonna put it in, then tighten it. Turns out it's tight without any help. I don't think they'll push through that. I was going to put some rocks on it. I might just leave it like, oh. I know it's actually not the width of the divider pushing, it's that front piece is hitting the pipe at the back. I hope I'm painting a good picture for you guys. You just got to imagine what I'm talking about. I'll show you after I've done it. Maybe not. I'm a little bit confused, guys. No, I think it's alright how it is. Alright, I'm going to put it in and then I'll show you. Alright guys, I'm not sure where we left off, but basically the divider is in. I don't know how well it's going to stay there, it's just wedged. The joy of these ply tanks, I can wedge stuff to the glass and I don't have to think about the glass having too much pressure on it because it's inside, not on the face. But basically, the one that I thought was a female is actually a male, which is kind of disappointing in the way, but the good news about that is that I have a female Texas, so I can actually breed the flower horn cross Texas back with the Texas, and hopefully one of them fades. Then I can get my red Texas hybrid that looks more like a Texas, you know what I mean? Worst case scenario, I've actually got there's a nice fader male flower horn in there that I could breed with the Texas. There's a couple of options. I don't want to breed red Texas because it's too difficult, but if I can get a red Texas hybrid going, I'd be stoked. But obviously I could never sell them as a red Texas. It would always have to be labelled as a red Texas hybrid. Hopefully these guys don't kill each other. I had a piece of pipe. Where did it go? Oh, so that Texas was also down with Richard. So now Richard's got the tank to himself. I think he should pop. The fish room feels like a bit of a mess at the moment. Just so much crap. These lids can go back. Oh, there goes the scissors. It's kind of funny, guys. I managed to keep the fish room quite clean, but the rest of the house is a whole nother story. Where did that pipe go? I've also got lids to sort out. You guys know I want to get the lids dialed because when I have a baby, I don't want the humidity in the room that it currently has. I lost the pipe. Where did I put it? Did you guys see in video where I put it? There's a piece of limestone up there. What's that doing? Just chilling. Funny what you find when you stand on a ladder. Alright, I'm gonna find this piece of pipe and then I'll show you guys the pipe. It's real fancy stuff. There, it's right there, guys. Literally right there. Alright, so now this can go up here. And then I kind of need to cut the standpipe down on this tank. It's got too much water in it. I've had worse problems, but that is one of my dilemmas at the moment. There's actually a kind of super nice girl in here. She reminds me of the old vampire girls. Let me see if I can find her on camera. Sorry guys, this tank is very gross. I just caught those fish out and stirred this filter up, and look how much shit came out of that filter. Which one was it? I think this one here. See, if she was in a tank by herself, I think she would pop. The red would really show off. I reckon she would be a ripper. I don't know if you guys, one of the things about being a flower horn breeder, you really need to decipher what a fish looks like in a community mixed tank and what it would look like if you isolated it, because you need to select out of these big groups. It can be difficult. That silk might be alright if I pulled it out. I'd be interested to know if that silk's a boy or a girl. And then this fader here would be decent, I reckon, but I'm not really chasing faders at the moment. Yeah, I reckon she would be a ripper. I wouldn't mind even just giving her to a friend. That silk would be an absolute ripper, I reckon. I might pull that silk out. That might be a thing that happens in the near future. Yeah, let's pull that silk out. I've got a spot for him. I think this is actually going to be a ripper fish, guys. And if you look in here, I've got a spare bay. So I won't leave him in there. He's going to be in there for a minute. But I'm actually advertising these two this afternoon. I haven't done it yet. But so if I sell those two, I might put the other short base silk in here and then that fader that I showed you there. I really want to set this up as a proper for sale tank. Gold base fader is going to a friend. I didn't get what I was asking for him, and I would rather give it to a friend for free than sell it. And then I've accidentally, looks like I've created a pair here. If you watch when the fader, if they're going to do it, they're actually like teaming up and trying to attack the fader. So I probably would breed these and grow them out and see what they look like. She looks a bit battered because he has attacked her. So this is actually an F2 girl, and this is the only F2 Super Red Dragon girl that I've got, and I don't have a use for her, but the only reason she didn't get thrown up into the community tank up there is because of the guilt of the fact that she's the only one. And I had her in that cage and she's fallen out of the cage, and I can't help myself but put a little plate in there and see what happens. This pair didn't end up laying, which I'm a bit devoted about, but they're getting along, so they can just stay together and see if she lays in a couple of weeks. Anyway guys, we'll wrap that one up there. I'm really excited to see if I can get that pair to breed. Drop a comment below, let me know what you think. Should I breed the Texas with the... Should I try the male red Texas? I don't know, I'm not too sure about that one. He is there, but I don't know the history of the bloodline, and I think he just came from a fish store. The previous owner never saw the parents, so I don't know if I really want to go down that avenue. But anyway, if you like this video, guys, give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe for more, hit that little red button. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.